All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bellringer in 5 and 6 for Wednesday. Number 5, it says triangle ABC is similar to triangle QRT, and they want you to find side X. The main thing you should see right off the bat is your similar sign. The similar sign tells you a whole lot of information. Remember, it tells you that corresponding angles are congruent, corresponding sides are proportional. Okay? So, the way that I do this first is I like to identify which angles are corresponding. Remember, the order of the sentence tells you which angles correspond with each other. So A will correspond with Q, B will correspond with R, and C will correspond with T. You can't always trust how the picture is structured, so make sure you're focusing on the actual sentence being given to you. All right, so we know which sides and which angles correspond to each other, so now we need to answer the question. So they want us to find side X. Okay, remember, because corresponding sides are proportional, we talked about this yesterday, you can use your H table. Okay, as you're using your H table, it's very important that you keep in mind how it's structured and how it's ordered, because if it's off, it's going to be a wrong answer. So what I like to do here is I like to put in the name of my triangles. In this case, we've got ABC and QRT. And then I like to label it as what I'm looking for and what I'm given, or what I know. Either way, same thing works. So in this case, we're looking for side X, and it is in the triangle ABC. So I'm going to put an X in triangle ABC. So as I'm doing this, you also want to make sure you have a side that you know in the same triangle. In this case, the only side that we know is 12. The only side that we're given in that triangle ABC is side 12. So now that you've got your ABC triangle labeled, we want to label our QRT with the corresponding sides. So, looking at side X, which is BC, side BC corresponds with RT. So side RT, we're going to put inside QRT, okay, because it is the corresponding side to X. So now we go to our side 12 in ABC, and it is side AC, and side AC corresponds with QT. So QT, side 36. So once you've got this label, then you just solve for X. We solve for X by cross multiplying and dividing. So cross multiply 12 times 60. Which is 720. Okay? And then you divide by what's left. So 720 divided by 36, which should give you 20. All right, so that's question number 5. Okay, question number 5. All right, moving on to number 6. It kind of tells us the same thing, that triangle ABC is similar to triangle QRT. And they want us to find angle C. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my similar statement so I can see it a little bit better. And I know because it is similar, I need to know corresponding sides and angles. Okay, in this case, A corresponds with Q, B corresponds with R, and C corresponds with T. All right, so they're asking us for the measure of angle C. So that means it's going to be even easier than it normally would. So you have to do very little work, okay? Remember, if you have a similar set of shapes, that the corresponding angles are congruent, okay? It means they're the same. So all we have to do is find angle C, okay? Angle C, we don't know, but we do know that it corresponds with angle T. So angle T is 80 degrees, which means angle C is also 80 degrees. The main thing about these two questions and this week is if you see that one little squiggle mark, it tells you a lot of information. The main thing it tells you is which angles correspond with each other. Okay? The order of the sentence is very important. You don't have to focus so much on the shapes, but more on the order of the sentence. Make sure you guys are turning in your bell ringers.